Hey everybody, so today we're going to pick some zucchini fresh from the garden to make some zoodles. Next we're going to pick some onions for the sauce. And also some tomatoes. And we're also going to use some herbs like this rosemary. And this basil. So I always like to wash my vegetables before I use them, even though they're from my organic garden. So today we're going to use the vegetables that we picked from the garden to make zoodles with tomato sauce. Alright, so first I'm going to press my garlic, get those skins off. And just cut it up a little bit. Don't need to cut it up too much because I'm going to throw it in the food processor. Next, I'm going to cut the stems off this rosemary. Alright, and now I'm going to take my onion, cut off the stem, peel the outside off just a little bit, and score it. And remember, I don't have to fully score it because it's just going to go in the high-speed blender. Alright, and bring this basil over here. I'm just going to cut this tomato just a little bit. You see with this pineapple tomato, it's got a lot more flesh than a regular tomato you'd get at the store, but it holds the juice just the same. Alright, and these cherry tomatoes can just go in there whole. Need to cut the stem off this guy first. Alright, and we're ready to go. And I'm going to save all of my offcuts to throw into my compost bin later. I'll just put them in this glass jar, set it aside. Alright, and now it's time for the blender. Got my tomatoes in there. This pineapple tomato. And then my garlic, my herbs, and my onions. Scrape them all into there. And next I'm going to throw in a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of salt. Alright. Alright, I think that looks good. Shake everything down into the center. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to prepare this zucchini to be spiralized. So I'm just going to cut off the end here, cut off this other little end, put them in my compost pile. I'm going to peel them now. I'm going to save all of this to go into my compost later. Alright, now it's time to turn these into zoodles. So the first step is to set it on the little spinner here. Alright, and I like to do about 4 or 5 rotations of the this handle back here. I feel like that gets about the right length of zoodles. Alright, there we have it. So, let's start with our little zucchini noodles. And now it's time to pour the sauce in. All right, so take our sauce from the blender. Stir it up a little bit and just pour it onto here. All right, mix it in. Now, it might look like a lot of sauce to noodle ratio, but the noodles will soak up a lot of the sauce. All right, and there you have it. Let's go ahead and try this. It's not bad. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Garrett Johnson for Living Health TV, and we'll see you next time.